Good evening, good whatever you are, wherever you are. Welcome to the successofmoneyfoundation.org. We're a nonprofit educational foundation, a charity, an NGO. Our purpose is to help you, your family, and friends to have a better life by providing free success and money classes for anyone, anywhere. Our purpose is to help you, your family, and friends to have a better life. And we do that by providing free success and money classes for anyone, anywhere. We have three missions. Mission number one is to help those in need. So for every hour you go to class, the foundation is going to donate a pair of eyeglasses. We're going to feed someone, or we're going to provide gallons of clean water. Mission number two is to help you as an individual. We want to help you as an individual. And as a result, you can earn cash, prizes, and stock by simply going to online classes. Can you imagine that? Getting paid to go to class? My wife and I put $3 million into the foundation. As that money makes money, we give that money away. And we've given money to thousands and thousands and thousands of students, and thousands of you have started your investment accounts, and we're helping you get to your next step. Our purpose is to help you have a better life. Mission number two is we provide financial rewards and cash and prizes to individuals and groups for doing that. And we've got thousands and thousands of students that have done that, and we're so grateful for you because you're sharing it. You've got to go out there and share this as well. Number three mission is we created this incredible platform, this platform for individuals and families, for schools, churches, charities, groups, and teams, and you can do this together because you're a competitive bunch. It's got to be fun, it's got to be educational, and it's got to be where we can make it competitive. The SuccessMoneyFoundation.org is a nonprofit educational foundation that is supported by best-selling authors, educators, and entrepreneurs. Our goal is to create a legacy program to help you and your family and friends have a better life, and I need your help. I need you to share this with others. This is the only way that we can get this out, is by you sharing it, so you have a link where you can do that. But today we're celebrating 22,000 students that we've got so far, so that's awesome. We're at 22,000 students. We added 100 new students this week, so congratulations to all of you that helped with that. The way we get this out there is to help by spreading the word for other people. We just hit 170,000 hours. We were online for 342 hours this week. So you're going to class. That's awesome. And our top enrollers, Daryl's the very top dog this week with 17. Cecilia Ann had 6. It looks like Mary Rose had 4. And then we got a bunch of you with 2 and 1. So if you made this board, I'm going to send you a financial reward. Why? Because that's mission number 2, is to provide these financial rewards for students for attending online class and sharing with others. So the top enroller this week was Daryl. So congratulations, Daryl and Kath, you're just kicking it. Cecilia Ann, congratulations. Mary Rose, you're making it happen. The only way you can help somebody to really help them is with education, with knowledge, and with experience. You got to do all 3 of those things. And so that's how we change it and we make it better for them. Top enrollers, you can see here's all the top enrollers. And what's so cool about this is that you can see we've got advanced, rookies, beginners, and Daryl's number 1 this week with 17 new enrollments. His whole team, now this is everybody in his team, and he's enrolled 623 people. They've been online for 70 hours this week, just this week alone. And his whole team's been on for 5,200 hours. So you can see you've got people that are just really starting to crank. Jamar signed up a new person in the 8th spot, but guess what? His people were on for 20 hours. So that is really impressive, and that's really good. So what we're doing, so we're breaking them down. This is the overall group of enrollers. And again, we're trying to have you help share the wealth. You know the people that need this help. And our goal is to help you do that. We could take this money that we put into the foundation and just buy media off of it, or we can give it to you. But mission number 2 is to help you get started with your financial rewards and get your investment accounts open, because we know the one thing that every adult agrees with me on is they wish they would have started saving, but investing. Saving's not going to cut it for you. You've got to start investing. And then here's the top rookies. Mary Rose, you got 4 new enrollments this week, and you can see there's Curver, Jamar, Alexandria, all of you guys are cranking it. If you're on this board, if you made this board, Yeah, you are going to get a financial reward for doing that. Thank you for doing that. Top influencers. What's an influencer? When you enroll somebody, you're their enroller. But when you help them go out and enroll other people, now you become the influencer. And guess what? You're an influencer for good or for bad. Your family's watching you and you're influencing them for good or bad. And we want you to be influencing them for good. So what's so cool about this, you can see Daryl's on the top spot right there, ranked number one. He had 65 people were active this week. It's great to enroll them, but you got to cheer them on. You got to encourage them to continue to go to class. So he had 25 new students that he did, but those students had 40 people on his second level that were active as well. So that's why he's got 158 hours of that this week and 65 new people. So your goal is to enroll people, and then your goal is to help them enroll people to be able to go duplicate what you're doing. Here's the all-time influencers. You can see that Johnson and Medi are number one. They've signed up 837 people, who signed up another 485 people. So they're responsible for 1,300 people and 12,600 hours of online classes. Guys, there's no pill you can take to fix where you're at. You got to play the game. You got to learn, earn, and return. And we're doing all three of those things. So I'm so grateful for every one of you guys. You're returning, you're earning, and you're making a difference. So if you're on this board, congratulations. Look at the number of people that people have enrolled. And all you got to do is just share your link. Everybody gets a free link, and you're welcome to share that with others. And I'll show you that in a second. We've given over $142,000 away to individuals all over the world to help them get those investment accounts going. The one thing everybody agrees with me on is they wish they would have started at an earlier age to invest. You got to start investing. You just can't sit on the sideline and give your money to the bank and let them make money on you. We are at $1.5 million that we've given to individuals, families, schools, churches, charities, groups, and teams. So that's a good number that we're cranking on. Individual hours, Jomar, online for 35 hours this week. Congratulations. Joslesta, 20, Rayend. And you can see we got 17, 12, 11, 10. You guys are going to class. You want to change your world. You got to study successful people. Number one, to make more money, you got to study successful people and then do what they do. You need to add more value and solve bigger problems. That's step number one. Step number two is separate your money. 3, give some of it away. Give your time, your energy, or your money away. 4, you got to invest. You got to invest. And there's the simplicity of investing. We're going to be talking about that in another class. But you got to invest. Number 5, you got to figure out where you're spending your money. Everybody wants your money, and they're taking your money from you. They're taking them. You're a cash register to them. We got to fix that. We're going to talk about that in the next section. Number 6, multiple streams of income. We need some real estate. We want to get our houses paid for. That's crucial. And we need to take our small business, turn it into large business. And number 7, you got to do the wealth formula. Wealth formula. Put money away every month, times time. Time to have it go up in value. And that equals wealth. So congratulations, you guys are going to class. You're kicking it. Top categories. So when you enroll somebody, they're part of your group. So congratulations, they're part of your group. Your job's to be their cheerleader. And they just came as an individual. That's awesome. Now, if they want to be part of a second group, we have these new second groups that you can add to. So the first one's a category. What are you? Well, we're a church. We're doing this together as a church. We're doing this together as a school, an elementary school, a high school, a college, or a charity or a group, whatever it is. So the first thing is, what are you? Well, what's the category? And we got a lot of people in the Philippines that are doing this together. So we put you in your own category. The second one is, well, what's the name of your organization? So you can see we have the Mabuhay Foundation, which is our biggest group. They've got almost 2,000 students, been online for almost 30,000 hours. Number 2 is a high school, Campus National. So you got a high school. Number 4 is a church. CH is a church. You got 2 churches in 4th and 5th. And you can see the all-time hours of what they've done. So this is kind of fun. The schools are really cranking with that. That's the big next thing, is the organized groups. Okay. Now, in addition to that, we're looking at the top church groups. So what's interesting is when we do the studying on this, if you'll do this as a church group, the average student spends more time online than if they do it as a school. And if they do it as a school, as a group, they have more hours online than if you do this as an individual, which is just opposite. Most people would think, oh, that's kind of opposite. But if you do it together as a group, then the average student spends more time on there. So you can see there's our church groups, and we have all these different congregations out there competing with each other. And you can see Moncada's in first with 441 students and 5,600 hours. This thing's going to grow. This is going to be really fun to see as we get this baby going. And then you can see the church, the subgroups. So what are you? What's the category? We're a church. What's the name of your congregation? And then whatever subgroup you want to use. And in this case, we've got adults, we got young men, you got women. So here's all the church groups competing with each other. And you can see the adults in Moncada have outdone the adults in Kappas, who have outdone all the young men and the young women. So this is why we do this. And remember, this is all time. You can also see it on the top for the last 30 days and the last 7 days as well. So this thing, you're going to see this baby taking off. And then as far as church groups, you look at it and say, well, of all the church groups, who's got the most hours? Well, look at that. Well, Daryl, no wonder he's successful. He's going to class. Raza, no wonder they're successful. They're going to class. They're doing the thing. If you want to be successful, you got to do the thing. Success leaves clues. It has a system. And you can see they're doing it. They're learning, they're earning, and they're returning. You got to do those three things. Learn, earn, and return. But you can see that is why this is so cool. High schools starting to kick it off. Kappas Nationals, our top school, 281 students. They've been online for 3,000 hours. And then you can see we've got some other ones. This one's going to start to explode this year. The top schools are the next big thing that we're going after. And then here's all the subgroups. You can see our senior class of Kappas Nationals, the top dog right now, 129 students, 2,200 hours. And then you can see all the individuals. Here's all the individuals that are in the high school divisions. And you can see Jillian's been on for 449 hours. Aaron's been on for 324 hours. Learn, earn, and return. Learn, earn, and return. Learn, earn, and return. You got to do all three of those things. So get to class. That's so important. Enrollers with students that watch the Share the Wealth and Win. This is crucial, guys. This is crucial. We know that when you share your link, if someone will watch their first video over time, they'll spend about 20 hours online, which is pretty dang amazing. Now, we also know that if you do this as an individual, you'll do so many hours. But if you do this as a school, you'll do so many hours. And if you do this as a church group, you'll do more hours. Because the competitiveness, the camaraderie, you're cheering each other on, you're sharing best practices. But this is so cool. So you can look at Ryan right here. And here's all the people that Ryan had enrolled and then had them watch the first video. If you don't watch the first video, you're not going to watch your second video. So Ryan just made $10 for every one of these people that watched the first video. And these individuals made $10. So look at that. Ryan's got, looks like 6 people. So he made $60 this week. Just by sharing his link and having them watch that first video. And then those people all made $10 each. You can see there's Lovely, there's Mary, there's Kath, Johnson, Cecile, Daryl, Christian. Learn, earn, and return. Learn, earn, and return. If you don't go to your first class, you won't go to your second class. That's why this is so important that we do that. So congratulations, you made that happen. And we got 61 people that watched the Share the Wealth and Win. We signed up 100 people this week, and 61 people watched the Share the Wealth and Win. We need to get more people watching the Share the Wealth and Win because that's how they start their investment accounts and that's how they get started. So congratulations on that. That is what we are, and that's where we're at. It's crucial. It's key. So we want to teach you how to share the wealth and win. We're going to do that in another section here. But congratulations. We're excited for you. We're happy for you. You're going to learn, earn, and return. All of you are going to make, manage, and spend millions and millions and millions of dollars in your family. It's going to go through your fingertips. If you take how much money you make a year and you times that by 50 years, look how much money is going to go through your fingertips. That's the good news. The bad news is the vast majority are going to die broken in debt. Why? Because you didn't do the simplicity of the 7 steps to wealth. You're not doing the simplicity. We need you to get you to do that. And we're going to get pretty hardcore. So in our classes, we're going to be educating it, but we're going to be doing stuff. This is the time to really get your game plans going. So thanks for watching, everybody. We're going to be right back with our next section. Learn, earn, and return. Make a difference. Make it happen. Remember that every